Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice and welcome to your next 48-hour reading. Had a little time, so I wanted to get this done for you. So we'll have a look and see what's going on for you, what's coming in the next 48 to 72 hours. So this is for my subscribers. What you need to know, what you can expect. Let's see. For my subscribers, what's coming up in the next 48 to 72 hours? What do they need to know? What can they expect for their highest good? Okay. So I will pull the tarot and then clarification as always. I miss doing these. I've just been so busy, guys. Okay. Alright. Let's have a look. Hope you're doing well. If you don't know, I'm running a special to celebrate having reached 50,000 subscribers on my other channel, my Pisces exclusive channel, Pisces Tarot and Advice. Really significant milestone, so I'm celebrating, and of course I wanted to offer it to you guys as well, my loyal subscribers. Never forget about you. So details are in the description box below if that's something that you are interested in. Okay, all right, so let's have a look. Let's get some, these are bigger cards, but we'll do what we can. All right, and get one of each to clarify the energies. Or actually, these will be themes, overarching themes, they're saying. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's put the themes on top. Drag these down. Sorry guys, I do as I'm told. Bear with. Hold the line. Okay, so overall themes in the next 48 to 72 hours. Oh, nice. We have surprise. I will take it because it feels positive. Okay. Alright. What are our other teams? Ooh. We have gain. So money, gain knowledge, new information, knowledge, new contract coming in. We're gaining a new understanding, gaining money. Work, new job is coming in for a lot of you. Okay. Or increased work with gain and surprise. And then we have cancel. You could be canceling something, or something could be canceled, whether it's schedule, order. And listen. You could be canceling something because, or backing out of something, right? Because you're hearing something. So for example, you get an interview, so you're canceling plans with friends, you know, because you have to prep for this interview. Or you could be canceling a trip at this time because you have more work coming in. You're sort of postponing, if not canceling completely, right? Postponing because there's a gain in work, okay? Or your ability to make money or money, and you want to strike the iron while it's hot. With this energy, you could be backing out, cutting back on expenses, direct debits you don't really use, you don't really want, subscriptions you don't really use or want. Okay, you could be cutting back on that with this energy as well. There could be surprise money that comes to you, so unexpected. You don't plan for this. I don't know if it's a little gift or a bonus or a donation, or if it's just the fact that if you own your own business, or if you sell things or make things, you could have more orders than usual or more orders than ever all of a sudden. You're canceling all other plans because you got to get it done, right? You got to get the work done. So that could be how this is playing out. You could be listening to new music in the next couple of days. Or I don't know if this is, trying something different for meditation, or listening to a new band, or listening to a different genre of music, and you find that you quite like it, right, with the surprise energy. I'm also hearing like listening to sermons, okay, or podcasts, and gaining a lot of knowledge. Could be spiritual knowledge, or just knowledge in different areas of life, about different areas of life, depending on what kind of podcast it is. But it's a time for great growth, increase, development, gain. Yeah. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords talks about being very, if it's you, okay, this is where you have your own agenda, you have your own things that you need to get done. This is being very creative with your time and with what you're scheduling and what you're saying yes to. This could also be Like I say, you're a little bit creative where you have to cancel something to go do something else. Maybe you're not telling people what you're working on. Maybe you're not telling people why you're canceling, right? For some of you, this could be where you're canceling plans with a friend because you have a date and it's like, well, I don't want him to feel like I'm choosing this stranger if it's a first date, right? Um, or something along those lines. I don't know. It feels like choosing something over something else. For others of you, you could be, with the Seven of Swords and the cancel energy, you could be hearing about someone. I don't know if they've been doing something wrong, they've been doing something untoward. You could be canceling plans with that person. You could be no longer following that person or no longer following their guidelines or their rules or their teachings if this is a mentor to you. Or someone could be breaking your trust and you're like, okay, I don't think we're going to be friends anymore with this energy. Okay, so let's see. We have the Eight of Wands and the Hermit. So there's going to be surprise messages from a Virgo in your life or about a Virgo in your life, something from afar. Someone could be trying to come out from the cold with you. We are during a Mercury retrograde when I'm recording this. This could be someone that you turned your back on. This could be someone that you quote unquote canceled from your life. It'll surprise you to hear from this person because I feel like you made your boundaries very clear. For those of you, I feel like you're catching someone spying on your social media. You know, when you can see who sees your stories or who sees your posts or who liked your or something. I don't know. This is someone that's been kind of been stalking your social media, and you're going to catch them in the next couple of days. I feel like it'll be slightly funny. And for those of you, like I say, whether it's because you caught them that then they go and full on contact you as if nothing happened. You know what I mean? As if, oh, that's the first time they looked at what you're doing. They were just wondering what you're doing, right? Not stalking your social media for the past few months. That's a little funny. There's great news in terms of study. There's something here around knowledge, study, information, new work, new contract, new paperwork, okay, or some paperwork going through, some sort of green light, some sort of approval. Great news from a professional. So I don't know if that's a recruiter or a doctor or an expert in some sort of field, if it's a technician, if it's a mechanic, if it's a lawyer, if it's an advisor of some sort. There's great news coming to you, okay? Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Chariot. Yeah, you are turning your back on something that, you know, you deem to be a loss. I feel like you're cutting your losses in a situation. So this could be you're no longer going to be speaking to someone, or like I say, cutting a subscription, stopping a membership, stopping a subscription, stopping some sort of recurring direct debit type of fee that you've been paying. It could be car related or to do with accessories or something you have on repeat orders. You could be going through that and canceling a few with this energy. For some, you could be spending money on your car at this time. So I don't know if you're just trying to make it more comfortable or wash it or something, or if something actually breaks and it needs repair. Okay. Could also be some sort of short distance trip that you're taking. Could be unplanned. For others of you, I feel like there is an opportunity. There is an invitation coming your way. You don't really feel like going, but it is a good opportunity. So I'm seeing, you know, you kind of convincing yourself, okay, come on, let's do this. This is a good opportunity. I don't know why with the Five of Pentacles you're not feeling, either physically you're not feeling well, or just energetically you're feeling depleted, or emotionally you're feeling down. But you recognize this, you know what, I have to put my best foot forward. This is a really good opportunity. I'm going to show up and show out, fake it till you make it. And I feel like you will be successful, right? But there is that kind of self-motivation type of talk that you will be doing. Or maybe you're doing that for someone else, right? Come on, you got this, you can do this, building someone up. There could be, you could be missing a Cancer in your life, or a Cancer is missing you. This could be this person that's been stalking your social media. They tell you that they're missing you, or they tell you that, you know, they want to see you. I just feel like you have no time for this person. You have no interest for this person. I don't know who they are, what they did to you, but either you're leaving them on red, or you could say yes and then you change your mind and you go, no, actually, no, I don't want to do this. I just feel like you just don't, there's nothing for you there. You don't want to do this. Okay, so that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Ooh, the Two of Cups with the High Priestess. If you've been been dreaming about someone, thinking about them randomly out of the blue. They're reaching out, they're contacting you, or you will be seeing them, bumping into them, or arranging to see them in the next couple of days. If you're not actually seeing them, you're arranging to, making plans to. For those of you, this is a very spiritual type of bond here. Very pleasant. Very, sorry, very pleasant. My throat is dry. I feel like this could be your crush, and it turns out they also have a crush on you. This is someone you kind of liked, but you weren't sure if they liked you back. Turns out they do. This is if you've been interested in some sort of job or promotion or opportunity of any kind, but you're like, I don't know if I even qualify. I don't know if they would even give me the time of day. You have the conversation, or it just kind of happens with Surprise and High Priestess, right? It somehow happens, or someone tells you, hey, do you know so-and-so are kind of eyeing you for that promotion? And you're going, really? I was wondering if I should go for that, right? That kind of energy. I'm seeing a first date for some of you. It's going to go very well, okay? I'm seeing a secret meeting, a secret date, secret rendezvous. Whether it's because it's no one's business, or you don't want to talk about it until you have something to talk about, or if it's some sort of reunion or reconciliation you're giving a go. You're not telling people yet until you know for a fact that you're going to stick with it. Do you see that? For those of you, it could be the flip side, where if previously you said no to something and they're asking again, this time you might say yes. Okay, so I do see that. I see very beautiful, like heart-to-heart conversations, heart opening, secrets being revealed from one to the other. Okay, with this energy, you being privy to some sort of very private, very confidential information. Someone taking you into their confidence. Someone taking you under their wing, or vice versa. Okay, going out to dinner, going out for drinks. It could be work related, could be friendship, or it could be romantic. But it's really nice energy. And for some of you, this is a relationship at work. This is someone you work with, and that's why you have to keep the secret. That's why all the secrecy. This could be a manager. This could be just someone else at work, and it's like maybe there's a policy where they don't really encourage relationships. So it's like, let's make sure, we want this before we tell everyone about it, and then we have to sign some documents, and maybe we have to let like HR know, and there's a policy, or it's like, let's just keep it to ourselves until we know what this is, type of situation. Definitely seeing someone approaching you before something is known, before something is public, before something is open to everybody. Someone is approaching you specifically, going, Pisces, we want Pisces. It's because I did a Pisces reading, but you could be a Pisces, or this could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. They're telling you, listen, we want you for this. If you say no, we're going to have to open it up to everybody, but we want you for this. You're our first choice. What do you think? So however that resonates, okay? All right, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So I'm seeing money coming to you from government, whether this is bank, loan, mortgage, could be inheritance as well with the Hierophant. It could be if tax is owed back, right? If you've overpaid for something and it's owed to you, if there's some sort of insurance claim pending, you're getting that money. For those of you, you could be starting a new account, or starting a new savings account, or looking at a pension account or pension fund, paying closer attention, setting some things up, maybe changing the percentage of your pension contribution. There's something like that, okay, that you're doing here. And for others of you, like I say, under cancel, you're going, you know what, I want to save my money. I'm going to stick to this budget, okay, with the Hierophant, and I'm going to cancel this, cancel that, cancel this, cancel that, okay, with this energy. There can be a little bit of buyer's remorse for some of you, and you're just going to be returning some things. I do see that as well. Again, with the going to church or sermons, could be significant. Maybe you haven't been to church in a long time, or ever. Maybe you're going to a different church or a different temple of a different faith or a different religion. Just trying something, I suppose. There's paying for school, paying for studies, or receiving financial support for this, whether it's in the form of student loans or your company's paying for some sort of course or training for you or qualification for you. I do see that as well. Apprenticeship, upskilling, that sort of energy, okay? I do see talks with a financial expert. If it's a bank person, if it's a financial advisor, if it's a mortgage advisor, if it's someone advising you for your pension. Okay, this could be their job, or it could be someone who just has a lot of experience in this. And they're showing you the ropes. They're telling you what to do, what not to do, what things mean, what to look out for, okay? You could be talking to the government, or you could be talking to the tax man, again, to get some money back, or they could be telling you that you owe money, you owe more for something, you should pay more for something, you need to pay more for something, and then you have a conversation and it ends with an invoice being canceled because you can prove that you don't need to pay that, or you can prove you've already paid it and or you can prove that you were double charged, overcharged, or and then an invoice is canceled or an outstanding payment in your name is canceled. Okay, it could be billed, it could be anything. All right. And then we have the Page of Wands and the Nine of Swords. I do see a new person in your life. I feel like this is someone who's very, very shy. They will be testing the waters with you. They'll just either message you or like a post, something very, not outright, I like you, but like, liking a post and seeing what you do, or commenting under something you posted to see what you say. Kind of a roundabout, or someone always joking with you. It's going to be a friend that's trying to flirt with you and you're just not getting it. But yeah, I feel like someone's just all of a sudden extra jokey, extra funny, extra flamboyant, with this energy. I just feel like this is someone very shy and they're really putting themselves out there. With the Seven of Swords, you're like, I don't know, you can't tell if they're trying to flirt with you or not. And it doesn't feel like it's the kind of situation where you can outright ask them, because I feel like you might spook them. So I feel like you would be open to this, but it's like, but I don't know if they're actually flirting with me or not. So you're going to have to figure out a way to have that conversation. Or maybe outright you flirt with them and see what they do. If they respond, or if they go, oh, okay, and they disappear or something. I don't know. You'll just have to tell from their body language, I suppose. For those of you, I'm seeing you send a message that makes you nervous or makes you anxious because you don't know what the other person, what the receiver is going to say, or how they're going to take it. But I feel like this is something you want to say. This is something you need to say, whether it's a secret or a confession, or to get something off your chest, or tell them that sorry, keep it PG-13. They ticked you off with something, and you're like, listen, I got to tell them. If they take it personally, or if they take it the wrong way and they get angry, they do. But I have to take this, like, get this off my chest. So I am seeing that. And for those of you, this is reversed. This is where someone's sending you a message and they're terrified of how you're going to respond and how you're going to take it. This is someone that's trying to either start something with you or rekindle a friendship, or get back on good terms with you. And it feels like they're really taking a chance and they're really putting themselves out there. I feel like they're trying to be funny. They may send you a joke or a funny gif or whatever, but deep down they're terrified because they don't know if you're going to tell them to go do one, or if you're still angry with them, or if you're going to respond. So they're going to have something like that to consider. For some of you, there's a voice note, or a voicemail, that's going to be significant, that's going to stand out for whatever reason. I feel like someone's going to leave you a voicemail in the middle of the night. Someone could be waking you up, calling you, waking you up at night, whether it's really late, whether it's a time difference, or they don't realize that it's that late. There's something like that, but someone's going to call you. It feels like either in the middle of the night, or leave a voicemail in the middle of the night if you put your phone on silent or do not disturb, or it's late for you. It's not really the middle of the night, but you're already in bed, you're getting ready for bed. I feel like it's going to wake you up, and you might not be able to sleep after this message, voicemail, or a phone call that you have with this person, or exchange of messages or email or any form of communication like that. And I feel like it's really going to rattle you, or because it will take you by surprise. I don't know what they're telling you. Whatever they're telling you, it will take you by surprise. It will really get you in your head. You might not be able to rest. You might not be able to sleep properly that night. I don't feel like it's something like terrible news or something that's gone horribly wrong. I don't feel like it's that. It's just something that you never expected this person to say, or you never expected to hear from them, or never expected to hear from them again. Um, whether it's an apology or asking for forgiveness or telling you that they've never stopped thinking about you or they never stopped loving you or um, telling you that, they thought you were completely done with them and angry with them, and in your mind you thought that they left, you thought that they turned around and ghosted you. You had no idea why. So there's some sort of, oh, that's what happened, some sort of epiphany, clearing the air. Oh, that's what happened. um, yeah, it may give you a bit of a headache. It may make you just overthink. It may just keep you up at night, or you may not have a very restful sleep, even if you do sleep with this energy. For those of you, I feel like you're trying some sort of new treatment, new tablet, new tea, to help you sleep, or to help you with headaches or migraines, or to help you with stress and anxiety. New treatment, a new tablet, a new plant-based thing, a new type of medicine. I don't know. And just testing it out. Okay? All right. So that's what I have for the next 48 to 72 hours. It looks good. It looks good. Keep me posted. This could also be if you're waiting for an offer. I feel like it will come in late or later than what you expect, whether that's late in the day, as in coming in at night, or later than you expect, as in maybe not the day you expect it to come in, maybe the next day or 2 days after you thought it would be coming in, or you were told it would be coming in. There's a delay, okay? But it is coming in. So try not to stress about it. Maybe do a little follow-up, or just double check, is everything still on track? But you do have the offer coming in. You're just stressing because it's not when you expect it or when you were told initially that you would get it by, okay? All right, so that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to leave it there. Hope you have a great couple of days ahead, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.